I like this. Yeah. Oh Lord, that is mercy. I can get you knocked for 100 bands. Did a drive by and they walked in. Yeah. Oh Lord, that is mercy.
Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are going to go straight into Imigo as we had promised.
Yes.
We got so busy today, so we couldn't make any video earlier on. So we just thought, hey, masosa senza episode before we go to bed. But anyways, so Sihle is gonna answer our last question, which said worst heartbreak or first heartbreak. Yeah.
Well, I'll do a combination because first heartbreak, then we broke up, then we got back together, then
So she's gonna be telling us about her umgogo. But I also want to say thank you so much, guys, for the new subscribers.
Yes,
and
guys, we really
for the
appreciate
views, for the
it.
comments. We really appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so my first heartbreak, right? I was in. Okay, we first started dating when I was in high school. I was in grade 11. He was from the same place that I'm from. Okay, so we dated grade 11. You know, it was the sweet texts, nothing hectic. It was a long distance because I stayed in Joburg and he stayed in another province. Not gonna mention names and so he stayed in another province. So it was a long distance. It was fine, you know. Grade 11, grade 12, and then first year we dated, and then in my second year. Okay, so now when I was at varsity, so in high school, right, what would happen would be we'd only meet like during holidays, not like we wouldn't visit each other like as people now like do, well, especially working people. So we'd only visit each other like we'll see each other on holidays when I'm at home, and then going to varsity now. He would come this side, maybe like every 2 months. He would come this side and see me, and then also on holidays would still get a chance to like meet and stuff. And then when I was in my second year, everything is still great, high school sweethearts and stuff. We're looking into the future here. I'm thinking, when I'm 21, we're doing the things. So future is bright, guys. We're loving each other. And then in 2012, when I was doing my second year. So when you see your person, you would say, "I man, guys, something's not right." He's no longer calling as he used to. He's not checking up on me as often as he did. Our calls now are like a minute longest. So I could sense that something was wrong. And then I remember it was around June because I was writing my exams at the time. And then after my exams, I was like, okay, dude. In fact, I first asked him, like, when I was still writing, I'm like, I can see that something is not okay. So what's going on, And then he's like, no, I've just been stressed with work. He made up an excuse. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm being paranoid. Dayek. Okay, fine. I finished writing. Now I was at home. Like, now I could feel like, okay, our relationship is not working. Because, I know him from before. So I asked again. Like, I'm like, please just tell me, if you want a break. And we always say that, hoping Baruza to know, but I don't want a break. So I'm like, if you want a break, I'm okay with that. We can take a break. Then when you're fine, we'll get back together. And then he's like, at first, he says, no, I don't want a break. And then, okay, my heart, I'm like, oh, okay, we're still okay. He's like, no, I don't want a break. Like, it's just work. I'm gonna try and make things work between us. So I'm like, okay, great. Then we go on. He tries, guys. I think for like 2 weeks, he was trying to call and check on me like he used to. So after like after that week, right? He says he texts me. I remember on the day I was going to fetch my younger brother from school. Um, so he texts me. He's like, we need to talk. And I'm like, I started freaking out. Then I responded, I'm like, okay, you can call. Then he's like, okay, we'll talk later. Whew, my day, guys. It's like I knew by Kubi.
Mm.
And then so later on he texts. He tells me like this long story about how he got someone pregnant
Yo.
and it was a one night stand. As collab. So he says it was a one night stand and he's sorry. He got the girl pregnant. Remember, it was a long distance, so a part of me was like, okay, like,
Vele
so what are we gonna
angobabe.
do
Okay.
now? Like, okay, she's pregnant. You guys were not dating, so what are we gonna do now? What's gonna happen with us? You know? And then he says, I don't know. Like, I need to think. I'm like, yeah, okay. So now I'm thinking, my hasn't done, girl, because sasibonile future apha, we were planning mitshato, at 21 nje ndim naye in entlokweni yam ke. This is me thinking. So okay, um he just says he needs time. I think kudlula intsuku like 2 days, and I'm thinking, okay, dude, like, what's happening with us ke? I mean, girl is pregnant. Okay, so what's happening with us? Then he tells me like, no, at home, because it's my first child. They saying I should marry her. I was like, what? But he's like, no, they saying I should marry her and stuff. Yo, guys,
Hmm.
I was heartbroken.
After all the promises
I was
and plans.
heartbroken, guys. After all the promises and the plans, like, I was shattered. So it wasn't easy. Yo, I would cry and cry for days. But eventually I got over it and then, okay, sure. But it was awkward because now we stay in the same neighborhood, we would meet sometimes. But I'm like, okay, I got home December. How upumchato, guys. Next year, dollar chato, but yeah, I wasn't there. Like, I had gotten over it now. All right, fast forward to 2016 now. 2016, we meet again. We start talking. He apologizes again for what happened in the past, and he says he wants us to get back together. And I'm like, okay. I mean, first love. Okay, fine. We get back together. Now it's all great because now I'm also working, so we see each other often. It's nice. It's a relationship, and yeah, brothers as in a force, guys. Talking marriage, like, yeah. And then he says, so after I graduated in 2015. So it's like, no, I was just waiting for you to finish school. So what December I'm doing the things, going the girl, like, I'm gonna be the girl.
Jonga,
Jonga.
Jonga.
All right, ubhuti. Okay, we fine, you know. Okay, I wasn't so close with my mom, like, to talk about relationship stuff with her. So I let my grandmother know because, yeah, I talk to her, like, I'm comfortable talking to her. So I let her know, but girl, like, hey, Tombi yako, intombi, umzukulwana wakho uboniwe, things are gonna happen in December. Now she's all excited for me. It's good, guys. Wafika with December, guys. Hey, I think I went home just after the 15th. Went home. We still texting, we talking. I got home, I think, yeah, it was the 17th or 18th. Got December. Got home. text him by ndifikile nton. And then he's just like, oh, okay, great. Like yaphelela apha conversation. I'm like, huh? Okay.
No, okay, so when are we gonna meet? That's so nice.
You know, I mean, we have big plans. Okay. Iphele imini. The next day, I text again the next day, like, hi, how are you? Now, ndoyika nobusi, but okay, but like, when are people coming over?
because that's a rate.
We talked, so I'm here now. Guys, brothers missed me, ne? The whole of December, we never spoke. We last spoke on that day. I think it was 18 or 19. I initiated the conversation, like just checking on him. Okay, sharp. Okay, I'm cool. How has it been, like being here at home? Like, no, it's been fine. Because he would go home early, that was the last of it. Like, and I couldn't ask Bamna, like, you said, like, when are people coming over? What's going on? I just kept quiet. I felt like a pagati. And that was it. Like, that was it. He never said anything. Kwafika 2017, New Year, New Me. Brothers was nowhere to be found, son. Like, nothing. I'll just see him on social media posting Jay about his life. And I continued with my life as well. Sayeka apho yadlula. And then 2019 came, guys. Brothers is back again. He's like, he wants to talk. So we met when I was at home for something. Like there was some ceremony happening at home. So I went home and then we met. And then he says, we need to talk. So we were first talking like about people around our area and stuff. And then, yeah, we're joking around it. So it's right, I got over 2016. I'm okay. He says, we need to talk. And he even comes to Joburg, guys. Like, for us to talk. We couldn't talk over the phone. Like, he wanted to sit in front of me, sit here. I'm like, yo, this guy, I was serious. So he came over to Joburg for a weekend. We spent a weekend, great weekend. We spoke. What he, he's serious. Now he wants to settle. He's, ready, right.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. I remember a weekend I called and I was supposed to go home because I was staying in Midrand, so I would normally visit my parents. Like, they stay around Joburg as well, so I would go visit them once every month. So that weekend that he was coming, I was supposed to see my parents. So I tell him that, yes, this weekend I'm supposed to go home, but I'll go see them next weekend. And then he says, no, like, let them know that I'm here, because my mom knew him, right? When we were in 2016, no, in 2012, before we broke up, my mom found out about him. Okay, sure. So now he's just like, no, like, let her know that I'm here. I'm serious this time around. I'm not gonna play around. I know what I did last time, and it won't happen again. So now I'm just like, you know what? I won't tell my parents. Like, okay, sure. So I spend the weekend with him. Okay, he leaves. All great. We keep talking. Kumnandi. And then there was a time that I went home. Okay, sharp. He bought tickets for an event that was happening that weekend. I was there. And we went to the event. Like, it was all nice and everything. And then I came back to Joburg, fine. After a month, guys, coming back to Joburg. So I remember this person is someone from my neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
So everyone knows everything that's happening there. So I get a call from, like, someone from my same neighborhood. And Miguel was just like, yo, did you hear? Brothers got married.
Guys, no way.
I'm like,
Johnny, because last time I
who?
checked.
I'm like, who? And then, like, she says, one man, he got married. I'm like, no, that must be another one man. Like, you're not talking about the same person. And then she's like, no, like, he's married. They were paying lobola like 2 months ago, and I'm thinking 2 months ago I was with this guy. We went out, went to a party, kumnandi guys, partying. No future big, future happy. Hey. So yeah, guys, brothers got married, and again, being the girl that I think I am, I didn't ask him. I didn't say anything. Like, I think we last spoke 2 days before I found out the news. So even with that, like, some growing up, I would try and make amends. Like, if a guy is not calling, I wanna call back. So Ngogo was just like, if your phone he calls, if he's not, now I'm too busy with my life. So from that day, I never called him back. He never called me. I guess he knew that I would find out from that day that he brought like a bride home and all of that. And that is how it ended, guys. Nje kanjalo, we haven't spoken, like it's been months. As 30, yeah, brother is married and he moved on with his life. The same person who was saying, no, tell your parents that you're seeing me. I'm serious this time around. Whew, guys. Yabona la gender. Son. But that's my
another
story.
gender. Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in and listening to the story. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys learned something from it.
Yeah.
Never ignore red flags.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Because the thing with me, when I think back, it's like, okay, you were saying all these things like, I'm going to marry you, what. But zippy dates, like, let's talk facts, YouTuber, okay, mom, so we're sending letter, or Nancy letter, like my uncles are sending a letter to your home. It was just talks and talks. So, guys, be careful out there. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. We're going to see you again in our next video, where we'll still be going deep into Jondo and Imigowo. And Miguel here is going to be telling us. Yes.
I will tell you guys of how I got trouble.
Yeah. So, yeah, guys. Bye.
I like this. Oh, Lord, that is mercy. I can get you knocked for